I just want to say this real quick, start the video off like this. There is a difference between somebody who is in the streets, active, outside, and doing what they have to take care of their family, and an individual who is vulturing the culture of street life in order to make money, and while doing that, sacrificing the individuals who are actually outside. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?
BBN! Jack Frost! What's up, party people? Alright, so... yeah. So apparently, Jim Jones, and this happened a couple of days ago. I really wasn't going to comment on this because I didn't want it to be I spoke about it on one of the lives recently. It was a Tonight Show, one of the Tonight shows. I wasn't going to comment on this because I wanted to make sure I had time to digest and think about my words before I put them out. And because I think that this is an extremely serious situation. I don't think this is really nothing to laugh and joke about. And I'm going to explain what my position is real quick. But apparently, Jim Jones went on IG, put up a post, and the caption was, "I can still get you super violated." Okay. Now, first of all, a lot of people, in my opinion, they wanted to try to say he's talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I do not believe he's talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I just want this to be clear. I do not think that Jim Jones, when he put that caption up, he's talking specifically about Tekashi 6ix9ine. I think he's just saying just in general. If he felt like it, he could put a word through and get someone super violated. Now, I've heard a couple of people speak on this, but I don't think they've hit on the most important aspect of him saying that. And that is, he basically took ownership of putting the not hit to get Tekashi killed, but putting the order out to get Tekashi violated. You see, previously, people like to say, well, Jim Jones wasn't putting out an order. What Jim Jones was doing was giving advice. And I myself have also, just so we can be clear, I have said similar things. I said, well, look, at the end of the day, Mel Matrix and Jim Jones was like brothers. This is what I've heard. They was like brothers. They were real close. And them being real close, they have conversations with one another. Now, just so we can be clear, I've heard they were like brothers from numerous different sources, to be clear. And I've also heard that all Jim Jones used Mel Matrix for was the protection that Mel was able to provide because he's Mel. So with all of that being said, for him to make a caption and say, "I can still get you super violated," he's literally taking ownership of those words that he gave to Mel and basically saying that was an order. You know, when the FBI heard that and decided to arrest Treyway, but did not arrest Jim Jones, now you got to look at that totally different. Totally different. Realistically speaking, at this point, we can't say that Mel Matrix was asking for advice. Because if he's saying right now that he can get somebody super violated, then that kind of means that when he said the thing to Male Matrix referring to Tekashi, he was given a fucking order. Don't forget he calls himself the Capo. Don't forget he is called, pardon me, Capo. Just speaking from a realistic standpoint, I would say that anybody that was in any pictures with Jim, well, that specific picture that Jim Jones uploaded to IG should be concerned. Because he just called everybody in that picture active gang members. Now look, I was listening to Hassan Campbell. I really don't watch other people's channels. There's numerous different reasons why I don't. But every once in a while, there is for certain individuals, I'll watch a channel if they speak on a specific topic. And you'll know if I watch the channel and it has anything to do with anything that I'm saying, because I'm going to reference the person. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. So, Hassan Campbell brought up a great point. Jim is about 50. What in the heck is he still talking about? He in the streets, just getting people super violated or whatnot. Isn't he supposed to be at that position or have the type of influence over the next generation at this point, where he's trying to keep people out of jail? Because real quick, and we have spoken about this numerous times on this channel, and that is, that's some real BS when the OGs and the young buck them go on a dummy mission and end up in jail locked up. None of that is cool. Get it? So I'm not never giving any props, giving any type of respect for their act of sending somebody on a dummy mission. Now, with all of that being said, I do not know Jim personally. I want to say this because we speak about Jim Jones occasionally on this channel. I like Dipset, their music. I fuck with it. But at the same time, nobody's stupid. Jim, we don't need to be out here being tough guys after you get a certain age. Now, it's one thing when the beef come to you and it's like, all right, we gonna handle this. But it's another thing to be posted up on the block like, you better not F with me. You're like 50, Jim. Let's try to get the game to the next generation so they can stay out of jail, so they can make money, so they can feed and support their family, so they could be home to raise their kids. Now, I'm gonna cut this video short, but I just want this to be known and understood. I don't think that any of us at all at this point can look at that recording of Jim Jones talking to Male Matrix and Jim Jones saying that Tekashi 6ix9ine needed to be super violated. Not one of us at this point, with what he just put out, can say that that was not an order. I get it though. I get it 100%. You messed with some dudes. Jim Jones was dealing with some guys that was real street dudes, and niggas ain't snitching. You see, when you know you dealing with people that's gonna take the problem and just, eat the time, then yeah, you could deal with them any old way, because they not gonna snitch. And one more thing I want to add real quick. I don't know how relevant this is, and I don't know 100% how true this is. I would need for CEO Chris to stop acting like whatever the fuck he acting like and get in contact with me and pull up for this interview. But CEO Chris said, we call him CIA Chris. I hope you don't get too much offense by that old boy. But I mean, come on. So CEO Chris told me personally that the way that he got caught up and the reason why he's got in the position that he was, where he was helping the federal government, was because Jim Jones sent him to a dude. And the dude Jim Jones sent them to was police. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.
Oh, Black Dynamite, I wish it was that simple, but this is much bigger than you and me.
Hey, little mama. It may be bigger than you, and it may be bigger than me, but it ain't bigger than you and me. Can you dig it?